what's going on, chat? Today we are doing something very special. We are reacting to a bunch of internet conspiracy theories. Is the Angry Birds racist right-wing propaganda? We don't know. We'll see. Starting with the Pitch Perfect one.
The first time I saw Pitch Perfect, it was 2013. I was a senior at a barber college. I was studying to become a barber.
Anybody remember when that was the craze? When it was that cup song? Fucking hated that shit. I know how to do that song. Still, to this day. I watched that movie 2013. I was 11. I fucking watched that shit though. And I remember fucking memorizing that.
I was watching a lot of Room 237,
yeah,
which is a documentary about the hidden meanings in Stanley Kubrick's The Shining.
The parallels between The Shining and Pitch Perfect.
I realized something. Pitch Perfect has nothing to do with Becca or Jesse or Chloe or Aubrey. It's a film
about making friends
and in protest against 9/11.
What?
The first competition in the movie would be in New York City.
Dude, that has nothing to do with 9/11. That has literally nothing. Bro, out of nowhere, you were just relating it to Room 237 about f***ing The Shining. How is the relation of that means the movie's about 9/11?
There's a sign in the crowd that says "Acapella is my co-pilot." And
they have
the
that.
Barden Bellas come out dressed as flight attendants.
Yeah.
So
that's because they're competing. The guys are against the girls. It's not, oh my god, but it is in New York City. Nah, dude, why would they make Pitch Perfect about 9/11? Nah, that's cat.
Troublemakers come out, and they have 9 guys.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no.
9. Remember that number. Then the Barden Bellas come out.
I'll remember the number
have
9.
11
oh,
ladies.
No.
So...
Yo, bro, but that's literally one scene in the movie. Like the entire movie is not about 9/11.
So it's kind of a great scene in the movie. Everyone's singing "Party in the USA," and Becca, who spells her name with 1 C because she's alternative, even she's into it. And then they stop singing "Party in the USA" because their bus runs out of gas. Now, some critics have said this is because Fat Amy forgot to fill it up after being hit by a burrito.
No, that's literally just, that's not some critics. That's the plot of the movie. That's Fat Amy forgetting to fill up the fucking rental car because she got hit with a burrito. I don't think there's hidden meaning behind with that.
There was a party in the USA up until, say, September 10th, 2001.
There was.
When the Bush administration decided that it was time to get more gas, i.e. oil.
Dude, that is just, oh my god, like that's the most random fucking correlation. It was a party in the USA until we needed more gas. Okay, you could say that about anything. You could say Pitch Perfect's about any conflict involving oil. Like any conflict involving oil.
Have I been living under a rock?
Living under a rock.
That's just a common phrase. You don't need to slow-mo it.
Kendrick
Iraq. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ. Dude, it's not living under Iraq. It's not, bro, you're, what the fuck? You're just looking into this shit. It's living under Iraq is a phrase. It's not living under Iraq.
Take the song "Turn the Beat Around."
Yeah.
So this is a song that the Barden Bellas consistently sing to their own aka detriment. I think what Kendrick's doing here is asking us, nay, telling us to literally turn the beat around.
No.
Turn beat around.
No, it's the song. It's the song was not invented for the movie.
Taib. Or probably Taib. So what does this Taib mean? One Google search later and the first result is...
No, it's not the first result. Bro, I will literally Google, who is Taib? Oh, it is. Oh.
The head of the intelligence bureau for the Army of the Guardians of the Islamic Revolution in Iran. Kendrick is waving her arms at us, telling us that we have it wrong. 9/11 was not perpetrated by the CIA. If anything, it seems like 9/11 was a carefully coordinated attack by Muslim extremists known as Al-Qaeda. But then
That's
again,
not a conspiracy theory. That's just, what do you mean? Bro, the whole, what? You're saying the Bard and Bellas are telling us this? That's just what it is.
which leads me to, you guessed it, the mainstream media.
Why are we just doing a... What the fuck did that have to do with anything? We just did a duo clip of his abs and then counted his abs.
She
The
does
cup song?
this incredible little cup dance
Yes.
while basically being on the ground zero. But think about what song
Fucking Jesus Christ.
Kelly Clarkson's Since You Been Gone.
Yeah.
Kelly Clarkson, aka American Idol,
Mhm.
aka American Idol,
Oh, no.
aka We Did Nothing to Stop 9/11. But one of the
Off topic, Kelly Clarkson's new show is the worst show ever made.
One of the judges on American Idol is Harry Connick Jr. When is his birthday? September fucking 11th.
Dude, how far in did this dude look to, like, get this shit? Like, you don't just know these facts.
How long was Harry and the rest of the Connick Juniors working with the Taliban? More on that later.
You think the American Idol judge is working with the Taliban?
Jesse teaches Becca about the power of film by forcing her to watch The Breakfast Club, a movie starring Judd Nelson. Take their two names.
Oh, no.
Skylar Aston Lipstein equals Judd Asher Nelson. That equation, after
not
you
an
spend a
equation,
few
it's their
hours
names.
studying it, is actually an
A
anagram
few hours? Yo, this motherfucker literally...
for Lost Planes Rained Jihad in U.S. Sky equals RSTLNE. Those are the letters that you're not allowed to guess on the bonus
What the
round of Wheel
fuck?
of Fortune. Those are the letters that you're not allowed to guess on the bonus round of Wheel of Fortune, which is on ABC, owned by Disney, and is hosted by none other
Then
than
Pat Sajak.
Sajak.
Hijack. Yo! Yo! My favorite part of this is how he assumes that Anna Kendrick is the sole director and master behind the movie. Next film is the Angry Birds racist right-wing propaganda. See, now I have somebody sent me this one on Discord. I have a slight feeling that we're not gonna get through this. I have a slight inkling. I haven't watched it. I have a slight inkling that we're not going to get through this. This is a 38-minute video. So unless he has, like, some solid proof, I don't know how he's going to make basically half of the movie's time talking about how Angry Birds the movie is about racist right-wing propaganda. The first draft of this video was shown to nearly 40 people all over the political spectrum and all over the world in order to make this final version more balanced and accurate. No offense to anyone on either side of politics is intended. Please respect each other and keep an open mind, not only for this video, but for the betterment of mankind. Yeah, the betterment of mankind, we need to give Is the Angry Birds racist right-wing propaganda a chance. I don't even remember the Angry Birds movie. I watched it. It wasn't that bad. I remember it got pretty bad reviews.
Red here represents people on the right side of the political spectrum. And the village he
Cause
li-
he's red. Case closed. Video over.
Red lives alone, off in the distance from the main village, representing how often major cities tend to be left-leaning and people out in rural areas tend to be to the right. Red is angry that he had to deliver a gluten-free cake, stating,
To get the gluten-free cake. What the heck is gluten?
How does that have to do with politics?
During the opening credits, we see Red getting angry at this bluebird with a light stripe for playing soccer in his yard. So he slaps it.
Jesus, he
This is
fucking
actu-
drop kicked him.
Actually a reference to the 2014 World Cup, Germany versus Argentina.
That's not a ref.
The German team wears red, and the Argentinian team wears blue and white stripes. These colors also fit their flags. And red being Germany here will be brought up.
This does not fit. The fuck. Oh my god.
Mimes, as we know, are often a symbol of France, who is a neighbor of Germany.
You
Why
watched
else-
the Angry Birds movie 3 times in theaters? That's actually sad. Like, I'm not even trying. The only thing that would be more sad is if you watched the Sing movies in theaters.
This could also be a reference to World War II, in which Germany took over France very quickly. This scene could also be a reference to Germany, as Red here is playing big and tough against these other powerhouses. We also see him slap down a doctor, which, as we see in his certificate, has the last name Wingstein. So judging
How the fuck can you read that?
this doctor is of Jewish descent, as last names ending with
So you're telling me that the red bird from Angry Birds the movie is anti-Semitic and he doesn't like Jewish people? It's what you're telling me a children's movie?
Stein are often German or Jewish. Red knocking him down may be a reference to the Holocaust, creating a magnificent statue of an eagle, which, as we know, and later gets referenced a ton in this movie, represents America. But in this case, Red is making this specifically to symbolize his love of freedom and liberty. But his fellow classmates mock him for this. As many people see, many people on the left make fun of.
His eyebrows look like Hitler's mustache. He should have added, I'm hoping I see some evidence on this.
At first, this seems to be the usual joke, but as they walk away, we can see that the bird that was flirting is now holding hands. And the other two female birds are now holding hands as well. They are lesbians. And now may be the best time to point this out. Notice Red's hair, or plumage. It's typical bird hair. It's somewhat neat, a reference to how typically conservatives, especially those in the Christian faith, often keep their hair short and neat. A majority of the other birds, and especially the ones who are already doing other things to symbolize their left-leaning side, have much wilder plumage. This lesbian
What the
bird,
fuck is that picture?
wilder.
I don't think being left-leaning means you dye your armpit hair blue. I don't think it's because he has short hair that means he's a. I don't know. This is too much.
In the courtroom, the judge, obviously representing the government, goes on about how great and happy their community is, and all under the protection of the mighty eagle. Again, symbolizing freedom and liberty. Later, while stopped at a crosswalk, we see a bird crossing with all of her children. Doesn't mention anything, but then a second bird crosses, and with much, much more children. And maybe my eyes deceive me here, but this first bird is lighter colored and has normal plumage, and the second bird is darker and has what appears to be dreadlocks, or at least some sort of similar hairstyle typically associated with people of African descent. This time Red asks, "Ever heard of hatch control?"
No. Oh, yeah, no, actually, no. This one's making sense to me.
Also, just before the crosswalk scene, Red is annoyed by this cool bird with long hair and a fedora playing a saxophone. And we even see an Apple store. Literally apples, but the owner of the store is obviously a reference to Steve Jobs with his turtleneck and demeanor. And this
Fuck. Okay, oh, that does look like Steve Jobs. I was gonna say that's fucking insane, but I see it. Oh my god. Dude, like, this is literally 11 minutes into, he's 11 minutes into the YouTube video, we're 11 minutes into the movie. Like, dude, he's literally doing play-by-play scenes. This was like a fucking sports cut. Okay, Red from Angry Birds is racist, anti-Semitic, homophobic, and dislikes literally everything ever. We get it. But I think the idea of the movie is that Red the bird is always angry at everything. I don't think he's supposed to resemble a specific person in society. I can see some symbolism, but I don't think it's stretching it as far as the bird from Angry Birds is anti-Semitic. I don't think that's the idea that the fucking director was going
to the
for.
fear of Muslims on airplanes ever since.
Jesus fucking Christ. I'm done. Can't wait for him to point out the socio-economic subtle themes in Boss Baby. Like, I can't watch a 35-minute video about that. Next video.